What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Strongman, I see you're in the chat. Welcome to stream number 7 of this challenge. We're halfway through, so we might have to decide on how happy we are with the progress. Let's see. Make sure I got everything going good. Shorts is up. Horizontal is up. All right. Make sure we're on Unity, which we are. Okay. Strongman, you are early getting those points. But let's do a quick rundown of anyone who's joining this stream. Maybe after the fact, maybe the stream is already 2 years old and you're just watching. We're just going to do a quick little run through so you can catch up what we're doing. It's going to be very quick. I feel like every day we do this, it gets a little bit quicker. But what's up, Strongman? Welcome. Jeez, 449 points. You're going to be at like 1,000 here soon. Give it a few more streams, right? Almost 450. Give it 1 minute, you'll be at 450. All right, so let's go over to this guy and then let's jump over to Miro. Okay. So this is a 14-day challenge I made myself, and we're making a small coin, simple idle game. In green, we got the goals, such as having 4 different coins, upgrades, stuff like that. We want to save the player data as well. And then we're going to have it so we can't use any AI, but we can use it to do research. This is a simple mock-up of what we want the UI to be. So we got some coins on the left, upgrades maybe in the middle. Currently they're on the right side of the screen, so we might change some things up. Then we thought about, this all happened on the first day. So we thought about a game plan, what the name is, logic, game design, how we're going to make everything. Later in the series, we're going to do a Mr. Redicator. Later, we're going to use some BandLab. Never used it. So we'll see how it goes. This is the logic behind the scenes. It's currently set to generating a random number, but I'll go to sleep soon, so I won't stay long. Oh, dang. What time is it there for you? Aren't you like 5 hours ahead? It's currently 5 o'clock for me. But here we're generating a random number. 1 to 50 is heads, 51 to 100 is tails. And we might actually change that. And I'm just thinking about it right now. We'll probably just make some variables, I guess. So maybe we'll do that. So we'll just change the heads number. Yeah, that'll actually be very simple. It's 2 a.m. Is it Friday for you? Friday night? You are up. That's an OG right there. Up at 2 a.m. watching the stream. Wow. I appreciate it. You checking in. Retector. And it's pronounced Retector. Retector. Ah, okay. I got it. It's Friday, 5:04 for you, Strongman. Nice. Well, let's go into Unity. That's where all the fun's happening, right? This is where everything is at now. If we hit play, we're making some good progress. We got our scary coin, initial coin. But as soon as we flip it, it's either going to be heads or tails. So it looks like it's heads. Then we get 1 cent. I can stay for long since it would be... Yeah. Yeah, I will have a stream probably my time. So if it's 2 a.m. for you right now, meaning... Ooh, math. You're 9 hours ahead. So tomorrow, my stream will probably be around 6 o'clock in the afternoon for you. Because I'm thinking about streaming around 9:15, 9:30 CST in the morning for tomorrow's stream. And then Sunday, I'm going to stream twice. One for the challenge, and then this Sunday, we're also going to be playing the top Unity game released. Yep, I'm in American time zone. But Sunday, there's going to be 2 streams, one for this challenge, and then one for we're just going to play the top Unity Steam game for August. Thought it'd be a fun little mix up of what we're typically doing. We're probably going to play that for a couple hours, just have some fun, talk with the community. But yeah, we're in Unity now. So if we flip the coin, it's either going to be tails or heads. So that's going to be one goal we have. I'm just going to write that down here. Let's make a text box. I'll just say goals. Make the text a little bit bigger. If you're wondering where I'm at, it's this guy. So But yep, I'm in American time zone. You might be in like England or European time zone or something across the ocean. Or Australia. That'd be a fun place to go. One day we'll go there. All right, so goals for today. Make sure you guys can see it, which you guys can. Awesome. We are gonna try implement heads range change that it makes variable. That doesn't really make sense, but basically what I'm thinking there is we're gonna modify what range it can be heads. So yeah, +3 from UK. Now it's actually middle. Oh, cool. Dang, it's crazy how like the internet is just allowing this random people just to come in one place. It's absolutely insane. So what are we doing today? Dan asked. A goal for today is, if all you go back into Unity here, thinking about something with the chat. Maybe I'll just have it there. A nice little blue background. But the goal for today in chat is, you see this little flip coins. If we dive into that script here, let's do that, because that'll kind of help us understand. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. And coin flip result is a script we want. Let's see, what if I just do exclude folders? Let's do that. Okay. GitHub is still broken, darn. I never got a chance to troubleshoot it off stream. That's okay. Okay, goal today is, which I think it should be pretty simple, is just make a variable here for this 50, because we want to make an upgrade that can basically increase your odds of getting heads. And we can do that by making an upgrade button, kind of similar to what we're currently doing with the reward, and make it so that maybe it increments it by 1%. So then you have 1% more of a chance to get heads, which means you'll get money quicker. So that's one of the goals for today. So if I go over to Miro, you'll see we're making some goals for today. So that's number 1. And if we can get to that, what's another goal we could maybe do? Amazing fact. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Happy to have you in the stream as well. Thank you for the kind words. A second goal, what do you guys think? Maybe, make it so you can't hit the flip coin button until animation is finished, maybe? That could be another one. That's something. Hey, how are you doing? Hello, hello. How's your day going? Is it Chetan? Kind of like a cheetah? All right. So let's start off with number 1. I think in order to do number 1, we're probably going to need a... Here we go. Let's make a shape here. Probably a button. We'll make a button. From that button, I guess we'll need some logic. And then we should just be able to change the variable and we might be good. Cleaned my PC today and nothing got better. Aw. Darn. Yeah, bro. Just now cleaned my product task for today. Nice. Good work. Our goal is to do these 2 goals in today's stream. Implement a heads range change variable. Basically increase the odds of getting heads. And 2, make it so you can hit the flip coin button. Can't hit the flip coin button until the animation is finished. So let's start off with number 1. Let's go back into Unity here. And let's just start off with making that button for another upgrade. So let's go to upgrade reward panel. I think this is it. No, it's coin upgrade. So let's find it. All right, I'm just going to duplicate it. So we'll just do Control D. And instead of coin upgrade, let's make it Increase heads odd. How about that? I'm just going to copy that. And then the sub element, I'll do that underscore text, because we'll have to reference that game object later, because we're going to be changing this value. You might be wondering, why is it still the same in the game view? Well, it's because we just need to change. Oh, we're still in the text element. That's why. So what, can we just do it 100? Let's do maybe 0. That way we have enough room to put another definition for our upgrade. BMO, game dev is insanely difficult, even with AI. It is. But you know what? The more you do it, the better you're going to get, okay? BMO, have you been doing game development for a long time? What about Visual Studio? Love that. With music too. Love that with music too. Yeah, we got to get some music in here as well. For the game, I mean. So I'm going to do the upgrade reward panel. This is basically... Let's just put it right there. Game view. There. Then we're going to make this increase odds panel. Should I just make it increase our odds underscore panel? Underscore panel text. That's what I should do for this next one up here. Upgrade reward panel, upgrade reward panel text. There we go. So, but 39 days ago I started. Nice. Yeah, I've started probably close to almost 2 to 3 months ago. But I can definitely tell you, just keep learning and you'll be getting a lot better. And Strongman, yeah, you're starting Unity this year as well. You're making some good progress, it sounds like, though. But Shatan, I'll stay for a bit because time zones are very funny. Yeah, we have another guy in this stream as well. It was 2 o'clock. So Retek Tor, he's at 2 a.m. as well. But we're gonna have some streams as well for this weekend. So those are gonna be at different times, more so not too late for you. So it should be better. AI does make game development a lot easier, at least for prototyping, for sure. Don't make your whole game just with AI though. You actually want to understand it as well. Plus, you're not going to learn that much. 1:15 a.m. for me right now. Dang, a lot of you guys are pretty late. That's wild. Okay, so increase heads odds panel. Let's change this to 100. Come on, highlight for me. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's change. Z position? What does that do? Nothing, because it's 2D. Could we do... What if we go to the scene here? Just find our... Can we just use the rack transform? Haha, that's so much easier. Okay. And then instead of saying... Here, I'm going to move it a little bit closer. There. Oh, that's the text element. No, I don't want that. I want the increase odds panel. There we go. Okay. And then let's get this panel as well. Kind of do the same. There we go. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're not making a GTA 7 here, but doing interested in program. And cool. Yeah. Is there a landscape mode for the live stream? There is. So there is a landscape. if you're on the, you might be on the shorts version right now. So just go to my channel and you should be able to see like a horizontal. This is called Shorts Feed Live, which is fixed ratio. Correct. Yep. So I'm streaming to shorts as well as horizontal at the same time. And you know what I just noticed? I forgot to change the filter or the picture. So let's do that real quick. Can I do that? Day display. Can I not do that during stream? That's crazy. Oh, no, I can. Perfect. Day 7. All right, because it's actually day 7. I forgot to change the picture. But yeah, if you want landscape, just go to my channel and you should see a horizontal version of that. All right, so let's go to this panel here. And then let's just go to the text element. And we'll have increase heads odds. Okay. And why don't we center this? Oh. Let's see. Should be centered here. Oh, middle. That's what we want. We're going to center and put it in the middle. Okay. It doesn't really look that bold, but it is. Perfect. So we got that working. Upgrade, increase heads odd. I guess we'll just keep that the same as well. We won't get too crazy with it. So we'll probably need to... What else will we need to do? We have the flip button, the coin upgrade button. It is a button, so I should probably do underscore button here just so it makes sense. Underscore button. And this is also a underscore button. That way, if I ever want to search for button, I can find all my buttons right here. Very simple. You got the coin upgrade button, flip button, increase odds. Not sure why that's popping up. Okay, so increase. We have the coin upgrade. Then we have increase heads odd underscore button. So I'm going to put button. I was just scrolling through the shorts and I like that you're game developing, so I will subscribe. Hey, thank you, BMO. Happy to have you join this amazing journey, and I'm excited for what the future has for this channel. It's only been around for a couple months, and it's been fun every single day just because, you know, you get random people that join the stream and talk about game development. So I appreciate it. Learn and yeah, absolutely. Best way to be a game developer is just learn from other game developers. Just keep learning. So we got increase heads odds, and I think it's time to actually jump into the scripts. Let's do it. So, you know what we could do? Our upgrades are going to be pretty simple. So instead of doing upgrade reward, why don't we just call it different, like upgrades or something. It's going to break some things, but let's do it. All right, so upgrade reward, I'm going to change the class name. Upgrades. Okay, so I'm going to save that. And then we'll go into here. It's not going to like it, but I'm just going to change it here. I probably should have just made a new script, to be honest. That's actually the preferred thing to do. Instead of rename your script, then you actually have to go to other things as well and make sure it changed over successfully. So flip coin upgrade button. So upgrade reward. Yeah. If I hit just, what if I clear it? Yep. That's what I was thinking. upgrades. Okay, we got upgrade reward. I'm gonna go to my scripts and upgrade reward. Let's reverse that change. And we're just going to, so that way we get rid of the reward. I mean error, IS. Okay, then we're gonna do control. And then we'll just duplicate this script. And we'll call it upgrades. All right, how about coin upgrades? A little bit more descriptive. Now, what we should just be able to do, upgrade rewards. Yeah, we should just be able to, here, let's go back into Unity so you can kind of see what I'm doing. But where is this all assigned? I know we can do that, select dependencies, right? There's got to be a different way. And Romeo, this is C#. Mr. Retector, you're heading out? All right, well, get some good sleep, and we'll be streaming a couple times as well this weekend. So maybe we'll see you around. And hey, amazing fact, how's it going? All right, we need to go to, it needs to go to, where's that coin upgrade button? That's the one we want. So we're basically gonna completely get rid of this. And coin upgrades. All right, coin upgrades. Come on, drag. There we go. The upgrade reward already defines a member called upgrade. Okay, fine. Remove component. Okay. We'll just delete you. Oh, fun times of renaming a script, right? And see you, Retector. Have a good night. Or morning, technically. That's the Loch Ness Monster, guys, in the chat. All right, so that needs to change. So we'll just go to coin upgrade and assign this guy. Then we need the player money text, which is in the money panel, player money text. And then we have the upgrade text, which is in a coin upgrade text, which isn't that descriptive. So you should probably change that. So we're going to do the coin upgrade here, and then we're going to do upgrade reward. Let's go into the script actually. All right, there we go. Coin upgrade. Probably gonna break something. Oh, why do we have two public void awakes in there? That's weird. Type namespace upgrade reward could not be found. Okay, we need to change that. So we'll just do coin upgrade. Let me hop over to the right side of the screen so you guys can see what's going on. We're having some errors because we renamed our script. I know, definitely don't want to do this, but so we're just making those changes right now. So we'll have to change it there, and we'll have to change it where we reference the script as well. So right here, but this also needs to be a lowercase c. Coin upgrade dot reward multiplier. Reward multiplier. Nice. All right, what's the other error? Cannot resolve. Coin upgrade to, oh, because we're not renaming it correctly. There we go. Now that error should be a little bit better. Oh, there's an error here. to C. Okay, we got rid of all our errors. Don't really need to worry about the warnings. Those are just about the naming. So we don't have to care about that. But let me catch up on the chat here. You know stuff about procedural? Not yet. I definitely know about it, but I will be getting better at that here soon. Maybe even have a stream about it. There's a lot of procedural city generators out there though. You can just, I know I made a short on one of those, but they're pretty powerful. Make C++ and C++. That'd be in the next stream, Danny. All right, I'm gonna hop in the Unity editor just to make sure everything compiles correctly. So let's jump back over here. There shouldn't be any errors, I think. Awesome. Now we can go to our coin upgrade button and assign the right variable. So coin upgrade. And it's going to be coin upgrade. What is it? Is it? Oh, it's just upgrade? Yeah, we got to change that. All right, back to the right screen. Giving you guys a headache here. Increase reward upgrade, I guess. Yeah, that's a good enough name. Hey, Strophium, what's up? What's the challenge? The challenge here is, let's go to the middle screen real quick. We're making a small simple coin idle game. Don't worry about the graphics. It's all just prototyping right now. And we made a few upgrades, such as making it so you get more money every time it lands on heads. And we're changing some things, so we broke a few things, but it was working. But yeah, increasing the heads reward. We're gonna make an upgrade as well to increase the heads odds. So that's what we're working on now. Back to the right screen. So increase reward upgrade is going to be the method. Now we should just be able to assign that to the on-click event. So right or middle screen. And we should do coin upgrade and increase reward upgrade. Nice. So play. What's it throwing at? No reference. Okay. Give money after flip. Oh, I know what's happening here. Okay, let's make sure everything's assigned. Object reference not set. So give coin flip result. Okay. Coin. So coin upgrade. Text. Or is it coin upgrade button? I'm not sure what script this was. Oh, if this is like maybe nothing. Let's go. Okay, now it should be working. We hit 10, it's gonna subtract. All right, now let's make a variable so we can maybe add a streak when flipping. That'd be cool. That's an idea. That could be like in the stats, because later I'm thinking about making a stats, and we could move the upgrades here in the middle column where they're actually supposed to be. And then maybe on the right side, you could have stats. So that's a good idea. Great suggestion. Let's go to the Miro because I don't want to forget that. So Miro and I don't know, where are we going to put this? It's not really stats, so. I want to add one here. Stats. Heads in row. Heads received. That way we can actually learn about making stats. So many building models is enough for a large city to make buildings unique using procedural generation? I feel like it probably all depends. I mean, at a certain point, I feel like any player is gonna learn like this building match is the same as this building. So I feel like that could be up to a lot of things, I guess, if that makes sense. Maybe you make the player so involved in the story that they don't really notice the buildings too much. I don't know. I feel like it could be a lot, or it could be a few. And you could always change like the color of buildings as well to kind of change things up a bit, or just change like one part of the building. More money per flip and percent. We need to also add a level. Like where it says, I'm gonna go back to the middle screen. I want there to be an actual level here. So increase heads reward. I want there to be like a level here. So it can be level equals 0 or level equals 1 or something like that. But hey, Banana, yo. I think I said yes, or hi to you, I think, hopefully. But welcome to the stream. I appreciate you joining. Let's go to our script again. So now we just need to make a variable so we can use it and make the upgrade button. All right, so we are in Miro still. Get my mouse. So this is going to be the method for increasing the reward upgrade. So I'm going to remove all this white space because we don't need it. And we will get some more empty space here. Okay. So basically we're going to be called public void increase heads odds. We don't need to pass anything into it. We're just going to call it every time we hit the button. So we can probably capture or get a few stuff from here, because we want, honestly, it's probably going to be a lot of it. So I might just copy the whole thing and we'll just take what we don't want out of it, because we want to get this no reference exception check here. Then we're creating a variable called money. And then with that variable we just created, we want to get the text game object in our scene and basically out that to money and make sure that the amount of money they have is greater than or equal to the upgrade cost. Ooh, wait a minute. I might have to change things up here. I'm going to have to, instead of upgrade cost, make this more. Ooh, we're going to break some things. So, because you can't just have upgrade costs, because we want multiple upgrades. Maybe add leveling after doing a few. That would be cool too. We'll see how much we can include here in these 7 days. All right, so let's just start with let's just start with renaming things, because we need to do that in order to add more upgrades. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to reference, I don't know, just upgrade costs, because one upgrade could have a different cost from another upgrade. So this one is just going to be, it's going to be a long name. But what are you going to do? We'll change the naming. That's just such a long name. But I don't care. You're not going to see the variables while you're playing the game. You'll see it when you're configuring stuff like this, but it's kind of stretching the name, but I mean, we can just change all occurrences here. So I'll just highlight it, and then we'll just, I don't know the shortcut in Writer yet. I know it in Visual Studio Code, but usually you can go to, come on, there's not a shortcut. All right, I might have to open up settings. I just started using Writer like 2 days ago. So I don't know all the, like, the keys yet. Change all. Like, I just want to know change all. I don't want to have to change every single one. Usually it's change all occurrences. Change all. Signature. Version control. Plugins. I have another idea for the game gambling on the level you're with the upcoming flip. Ooh, okay. Well, let's try and figure out how to change all. Show all affected files. I don't really care about that right now. Come on, Writer. How do you do this? Local history, open. Okay, I might Google it real quick. Because I feel like I should be able to find it a little bit more. How do I change all occurrences in Writer? Shortcut. Shift 0. Alt Shift to select all. Alt Shift 0 maybe? Not sure what that did, but not what I wanted. Let's go to, hey, Cam. Open it via yeah, seriously. I should just open it at this point. I feel like Writer should have a very good way to do it though, right? I just got to figure out, I mean, maybe it's in this code section. Code completion. Surround, folding, comment, reformat, auto indent, rearrange code. Rename. Change all. Upgrade cost. So shift F6. Okay. Hey, there we go. Okay, so now we're typing in multiple places, so I just want to do that. Okay, you can go away now. Nope. Get away. There we go. All right, we got it. Reddits. You should add bonus multiplier and a streak of winning. Ooh, that'd be cool. That probably wouldn't be too difficult. We'll see how much we can do in 7 days. I'm always trying to find the shortcuts because I know they're going to save so much time. For key maps, that is. Okay, so this obviously is going to be a little bit different. So increase heads odds. And so we should just be able to Control D is how you duplicate. Remove this part. Increase heads odd upgrade cost. So we'll go to here. Is there a way I can, maybe it's Alt? Nope. Alt Shift? Alt Shift allows me to do it. Okay. Aha. So change that. But we got to change a few things of what we want it to be. Reward multiplier. This will not really be called reward multiplier. It's going to be called We'll just make it heads. What up? I want to see where this is all being reused. Where reward multiplier. There's a variable here. Okay. I'm going to try and make this a little bit organized. So I'm just going to take that out. And let's do increase heads odds. Make a public float because we're going to have to reference it later. And this is going to be heads odd increase or heads odd increase. Does that sound right? Does that sound like a good variable name? Increase. Heads odd increase. How about that? We'll keep it as that. And then this will be, copy that. And voila. All right. Give me my cursor back. Okay. So increase. We don't really need this comment, but I guess I'll just do head odds. But upgrade.text. This will have to change as well. So this is going to be the increase heads odd button. Oh man, why was I so generic with my names? Upgrade text. That is so generic. All right. Shift F6, and we're going to change everything to it's going to be upgrade text, but it's going to be increase reward upgrade. Upgrade text. Yes. God, why is it so weird? Formally as, I mean, I don't care. Delete it. I'll fix it later. I know, we'll have to reassign it, maybe. I feel a bit dizzy, man. Enjoy the rest of your stream. I feel like I'm going to sleep, so keep up the energy and like your content. Keep up the good work and have a good one. Wish you the best overall. Well, hope you feel better at BMO. And yeah, hopefully you feel better after getting some sleep. But thank you for the kind words and appreciate it. And hope to see you next stream or whenever you're able to join. So thanks for joining though. Feel better. Hey, Stuart Big Nose. Welcome to the stream. Make sure everything's working still. I think it is. Awesome. Basically, we're in the process of fixing fires. Yeah, I don't know why I made my names for my variables so general, such as upgrade text, when we want to be making more upgrades. So we're in the process of fixing all that. We're starting to earn those points. So basically, I'm trying to keep it organized as well. So we have Text Mesh Pro, player text. Then we have the increase rewards. So maybe I'll just keep it together. Oops. And then you're gonna have another line like this, but it's going to be for something else. So I'm just gonna copy this. Actually, just cut it. I don't know why I duplicated it. I probably should have just copied it. And this is going to be the increase heads odd upgrade text. Okay. We're going to need to, okay, we already fixed that. All right, I think this is all we need to do for the variables in this script. Heads odd increase. It's not going to be 1f. I think it's an integer. So we don't want to increase it actually by 1 or 0.01. We want to increase it by 1. And you'll see this here if you go to the coin flip result, where we're doing the math basically. Let's make the base heads odds, I guess. So private int base heads chance. Okay, I like that. Oh, I keep messing up my, there we go. Equals, geez, I cannot type. Make sure you guys still see it. Awesome. So private int base heads chance, and we'll just copy this over here so we don't have a magic number. Now, if the result is less than or equal to the base heads chance plus we are inheriting. Well, we want to be able to. So this is the fun thing I had to work on learning is how to use a variable from another script, and it's actually a lot easier than it is. I was definitely overthinking it, but you'll see it's kind of already helping us out here. Up on top, you have to first reference the script that you want to pull the variable from. And in this case, we want to pull it from the coin upgrade script. So it's this script right here because we want to use this variable. Actually, this one. This is the one I meant. And we also need to make this an int. So I'm glad that we did that. Let's make it a int. There we go. Will automatically change it? No. Okay, we want to get this heads. Danny, I want to hear the joke, but I want to explain this real quick for anyone who actually has issues with this. Heads odd increase. This is the variable that we want to pull from the coin upgrade, and you'll see they're in different scripts. So in your coin flip result, make sure that you get a reference to that script. In this case, it's a serialized field, so we can just drag and drop that script basically, or the element that has a script. And then you can now access things within that element, or I guess like game objects components, if that makes sense. We'll dive through it later as well. But now you can be like coin upgrade heads odd increase. And you'll see that this is an int in class coin upgrade in a different file. There we go. So if we do a debug.log here, which I'm going to do my shortcut DL, and then we'll just say, I don't know, heads odds is base heads chance plus upgrade. Yeah, I just want to visually see what's going on here. And why is there an error? Because we're probably unexpected token. I meant to do this. There. All right, now let's jump into the script. Okay, Danny, I'm ready for the joke. I'm ready. Hit me with it. Guys, if Danny's joke is bad, he's banned. I'm kidding. Maybe. I might not be kidding. How long are you streaming for? John Doe, we're probably going to be streaming for, maybe another hour. We're making some good progress. So it's kind of hard to stop streaming when you're making progress. So it's tough, but we'll probably be streaming for about another hour until dinner. Okay, Danny's about to hit us with it. Danny's about to hit us with a joke. He's going to be like, you are the worst streamer ever. What language is this? This is C#. And welcome to the stream. Kahuna Sai. Let me know if I didn't say that right. Okay, so we got our stuff here. Let's go to the increase odds button. So we need to apply this button or a script, right? So we have this. Oh, this button does not have that script on it. It has this, but it's missing because I deleted it. Remove the component. And we want to do coin upgrade. Now, there's a bunch of stuff here. So player money text is this. Increase reward upgrade text. Oh, I should have made a separate script for this, but I should have made a different script for each upgrade, but we'll do that in the next game. Lesson learned, right? You always watch videos of people saying, make your stuff in different scripts. And then you don't learn it until you actually do it. Then you're like, wow, that was embarrassing. I should have just made a different script. But what engine are you using? What are you doing? I'm using the Unity engine here, and I'm making a small, simple coin idle game. So I'm giving myself 14 days. See, I can't even do math. To make a small, simple coin idle game, just to learn more about Unity and C#. So in these 14 days, I've learned a lot. And at the end of these 14 days, I'm going to make a video kind of showcasing all the tips and stuff that might even help you out, even if you're an expert at Unity. So definitely stay tuned for that. Overman, what engine? Oh, yeah. Okay. No. Okay, Danny. This is the joke that you came up with. Ooh. Danny's joke. Might need to get some water for this real quick. Danny's joke says, no, you are a joke. Man. Danny, that feels good. Can't believe it, Danny. You and your Loch Ness Monster. Now you got like multiple. One of your Loch Ness Monsters doesn't even have a head. It's like your Loch Ness Monsters drank or swallowed some laughing face in an environmentally friendly way. Kahuna Sai, yes, nice. I'm learning Python in school and I want to learn C# and C++. Do it. Definitely make some projects. Have some fun with it. Make little advancements and stuff. You can do it. Share it with the world if you want to. Otherwise, join these streams and let me know how your progress is. I like hearing more about like how you guys are doing, learning in your progress, journey. That's just fun to hear how you guys are doing. But hey, thank you, Diamond. Welcome to the stream as well. Diamond, you've been here for a while, like in this community. Definitely appreciate it. Okay, did we fix all these? Okay, increase reward upgrade text, which I should not even have to assign in the inspector, but we're just gonna do it. Oh, that is the wrong. Oh, no, it wasn't. Okay. And increase heads will run the coin upgrade and we'll make it run the increase heads odds. Okay, now if we hit play here, I just want to figure out and see if there's any issues. So flipping is working. If it's 10, oh man. Okay, I need to go back to the, most likely we just need to assign the script for this guy. So where you at? Coin upgrade button. Oh yeah, we changed the name of that too because it was absolutely terrible. So instead of coin upgrade button, let's make it the what do we have it? Increase reward upgrade button. Okay, and now I'm just gonna copy this name and paste that and change that to button text, I guess. Button text. That way, if I ever want to search for stuff, I can easily search for it. We have this button, button text, and flip button. I want to change this as well because it probably just says text. Flip coin, button text. Aha. That's a turtle. Nope. Danny, I'm always going to be calling it a Loch Ness Monster for now on. You can't convince me. Oh, I forgot to, this upgrade button. Increase rewards, we need to assign it. Yeah, so increase reward, upgrade text. And increase heads, upgrade text. I need to make like a section in my game view to like just showcase the odds, or I mean the upgrades. I can't speak today. Increase, why do we have 2? Oh, that's the panel. Okay, I was kind of confused. Okay. Okay, increase reward upgrade button, and then increase heads odds. There we go. Let's play it again. See how we're doing. We just needed to assign some things. So flip button, that's working. 1. Okay, now we should be getting 2 cents every time we flip it. Now if we upgrade it, now we'll have to change the debug message, but why did that change? That changed the wrong thing. So let's go to the increase heads button. Button text. Oh, you know what? Probably on the coin, maybe? Player money text, coin, no? Is it... one of these are not assigned correctly. Danny, but that is not a turtle. Increase heads on button text. Why did it do that though? Upgrade text. Coin button. Heads or tails. What happens if I remove this script? Something was there, but I don't know what. Upgrade. Yeah, why is it changing that? That's so crazy. From now on, this is a Loch Ness Monster and is a headless Loch Ness Monster. See, you're finally seeing the picture, Danny. Okay. Why? Loch Ness... Danny, ask the Loch Ness Monster why this issue isn't happening. I mean, why is this happening? Why are we changing this text? Is it... Why is it changing the panel text? That's so weird. We find all the references to it, I guess? Surely there's got to be a way, right? Because when we assign it to the script, I mean, you shouldn't even have to. Like, all those are empty. You don't really have to assign those until you assign it to a game object. And when you assign it to a game object, this is the correct one because it's increase odds. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it's saying. So it has to be with that button. But it's like not doing something right. What a beautifully smiley face coin. Very beautiful. It has some issues, I will say. I needed to look at the debug.log. What in the world? Upgrade applied. Money increased by that. But why did this change? What changed it? Oh wait, is it the same? Increase heads odd panel. Okay. Panel text. Yeah, that should have nothing to do with it. If I go to the coin, player money text, increase reward. Shouldn't the coin have a cooldown? Yes. That is one of the goals that we have for this channel. Or not channel, but like this live stream. To fix it so you can only flip the coin once the animation is done. Left border, right border. I am confuzzled. This makes absolutely no sense. Big time confuzzled. Flip coin button should have nothing to do with it. And we're not referencing any panel text. Okay, it's definitely got to be in our code. Back to our code. Let's go. So we're taking the Text Mesh Pro UGUI element. Auto clicker would be useful. Agreed. That's one of the upgrades I want to do, which it should be pretty easy. I mean, we just run a method or something every 30 seconds or something. Welcome back, strong man. How's it going? Welcome back to the stream. Increase heads upgrade. We're trying to fix an issue. Could that have it? No, because we need to look at the player money in order to know if they have the money to buy the upgrade. So that's not it. Upgrade applied. Money. No. Let's just change this. Heads odd increased by. It's not really going to tell us. You just got to do 1. But increase heads upgrade cost. Increase reward upgrade text, which is this element that we're referencing. Why is it doing that? That makes no sense. How long did it take you to learn C++? I don't know C++, but C# is what I'm doing. So I would say I'm just always trying to get better at C#, so I haven't really fully learned it. But I think, I mean, I'd say I'm in between a beginner and an intermediate at this point. The more you use it, the more comfortable you're going to be getting with it. Oh, player money text. Okay, odd panel. Yeah, it's changing that. Why would it be changing that? I'm going to do something. What if I just disable it and I do it? If I start it and try to upgrade, yeah, it's not changing this element. It is so weird. Absolutely insane. I have got my spot back. That's what I said to see. But yeah, kind of just learning a little bit more every day. Shibu, Mistoon, Python, data science, AI. I'm doing masters in it. Just joined. Hey, nice. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. And let's see. AI is a good field to get into. I don't have much Python experience, so I learned a little bit about it because that was like the first script that I started, or not script, language I started learning, because I wanted to make a script that would allow me to, because I was playing a game at the time, and that game was you pick a character and then you do a playthrough and you get upgrades while you're playing. But I wanted to make a script that kind of made it more fun where, okay, it's going to make the character I choose random. So I have to play with this one. And then the items that I have to play with are going to be only these items, I guess. I explained that very confusingly, but basically I just made a script to change how I played the game in a way. Coin upgrade increase heads odds. Increase reward upgrade text. Yeah, that's why. I knew it was doing a panel text somewhere. Increase reward should be this button text, not the panel text. But increase heads odd upgrade text should be this button text. So now if I enable it, it shouldn't be doing that now. Moment of truth. Thank you as well. You as well. Hopefully you're having some good progress and everything. Nice. Okay, we fixed it. Haha. Wait, what? Okay. You know what? I want to double check that we're changing the value. So let's go over into the, oh, you guys weren't in Unity. Okay, I guess we're already on the right screen. Basically, I want to go over to coin flip result. And as soon as we do heads or tails, I want to keep that debug. But I want to see what the value of base head chance is. So I'm going to make a variable and just do debug.log base head chance so I can see it in the console. Then let's go into the middle screen. Quantified quantum. Hey, how's your day going? Is that Ryder? Yes. I started using it about 2 days ago. So I don't know all the keybinds yet, and it's very frustrating. I used Visual Studio Code before this. So now, every time we do flip coins and buy this upgrade, why did you change? You're not supposed to change. That's an error. All right. Tails 87. Yeah. Not what I wanted at all. I know why that's not working. Let's go over to the right screen. Coin upgrade. It has something to do with how we are changing the value of upgrade, I think. So this is the increase reward upgrade, but we are buying this upgrade. So we might just be referencing the wrong variable. So increase reward upgrade text. Yep. So that's what we need to do. Increase reward upgrade, or increase heads upgrade. Boom, upgrade text. So now it should be this one. Increase heads odds upgrade text. Upgrade text, okay. But yes, that okay, that should fix our issue. If we go over to middle screen, oh, you can set it to use VS Code keybind. I recommend Writer. Yeah, I saw that option and I was very tempted to set it to VS Code keybind. But the reason I didn't do it is because if I wanted to use Writer long term and maybe teach people how to use Writer, I'm just going to want to use the default Writer keybinds so I don't confuse them. So even though I wanted to use Visual Studio Code, for you guys, I'm going to learn these keybinds so that if you ever switch to Writer, you know the default ones and I don't confuse you with something random. So yeah, that's my reasoning behind it. We'll see if I made the right choice. Luckily, though, in Writer, it's very easy to find the command that you want to like change and stuff. So it's not too bad. Okay, let's test it here. What should happen is if we hit upgrade, it's going to be .11 on the bottom upgrade and not the top one. Awesome, we did it. Good job. Let's go. Okay, I'm getting kind of tired of seeing all these debug.log messages because it's kind of ruining my troubleshooting. I don't care if it's heads. Oh yeah. One thing I like about Writer though is I'm gonna go over to the right screen. You can tell, like it tells you when you're in play mode, which is super nice. It gives you like this little red icon. But Quantified, do you use Writer? I forgot to ask. I'm gonna delete this because I don't need it. And what do we want to do next? Hedge chance plus upgrade equals increase. Oh, coin flip. Get rid of these debug. I'm starting to get so annoyed with these debug .log messages. That jazz is going off in the background for the music. I also want to get a format on save. Visual Studio Code, all I had to do was Control S and it would format my whole code. It was so nice. I need to do that. Hey Faith, hello, how are you? Welcome for joining the stream. What am I coding and what am I making? Let's jump over to the middle screen. You came at a perfect time. But what we're basically making is a small basic coin idle game. I'll show you some of the progress, how we're doing it right now. So if I hit play, we hit this flip coins. If it's heads or tails, that result was tails, so the coin is tails, and we didn't get any money. But if you do flip coins again, it's going to flip the coin. And the result was 0. Interesting. I'm going to look at that later. Because it should be 1 to 100. Basically, we're generating a random number in the background. And if it's 1 to 50, it's heads. If it's 51 to 100, then it's tails. So let's flip again. You'll see I got some money if it's heads. Let's upgrade. Flip coins again, get a bunch of money. Now, if I do this increase heads reward, the price is going to go up a little bit. But now every time we get heads and hit the flip coins, instead of it going up 1 penny, it's going to go up 2 pennies. So boom, now it went up 2 pennies. But now if we want to increase the heads odds, so we get heads more often, we can do this upgrade. So it gets a little bit more expensive for next time. But now your heads odd increased by 1. So yeah, kind of a fun little project. Are you a game developer, Faith, as well, or trying to learn game developing? And Quantified used Writer when I was experimenting with game development. Might revisit. I'm more of a full stack developer. Okay, makes sense. Thank you, Faith. This is more so just a challenge because I wanted to learn game development quick. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make my own 14-day challenge. And so far I've been learning a lot. And at the end of this 14 days, I'm going to make a video showcasing everything I learned. So it might help you out, might help some expert out. I just hope it helps someone out. So stay tuned for that. And you make game developers in Roblox and Lua. I'm jealous. It'd be so fun to make a Roblox game. Not going to lie. Like, there's so many Roblox games out there. And Lua, that is a language I've also wanted to learn because I played a little bit of GTA 5M. And so I think that's one language that you use to make like mods for the server. So that would be cool. So that's really cool. I'm glad you shared that. Okay, what's another? Why don't we move the upgrades to the center? Because we want to put some stats over on the right side. So I think the easiest way to do that will be just moving the hierarchy. Yep, totally the way you want to move elements, but that's all right. It's a game we're making for fun. It doesn't matter too much, I guess. Not sure how we got these little lines. That's the first I've ever seen that, so I have no idea what that means. Kind of scary. It's like a parasite or something. Oh, you know what? Maybe these are references to stuff. Oh man, I gotta drag it by the panel. Oh, where you at? Upgrade reward panel. Upgrade reward panel. There you are. I'm actually going to put it here. That way I can make it the same. Very... Probably not the way you're supposed to do it, but meh. We're just here to learn. Okay, then we got some flip coins. We got the upgrade for here. Let's move these this one out a little bit. Down, I mean. Let's make this down in the middle. Odd button. Okay. Nice. It's a little bit better. Can I just... Oh, I wish you could, like, make a box selection. Actually, you kind of can. So this is the upgrade reward panel. And then we have the upgrade button here. I guess we should probably highlight these as well. We want these as well. That is the anchor point. Okay. There. I just wanted to move it just a tad. Maybe put that there or something. All right. That's UI navigation. Ah, okay. Thanks for that, Adamska. But let me catch up on chat. Chat is like the best part of stream. I'm gonna be honest. There's so much knowledge you guys share. It's amazing. I did Roblox games. I did Roblox games once before you switched to Unity. You know what I need to do? Invite people. I'm gonna, so it's not gonna work if I do this, but if you're interested to join the Discord, feel free to, let me make sure this actually sends. So I know sometimes you can't click on links in shorts, but feel free to join the Discord. Just as a place where we're all able to talk about these kind of topics, especially Roblox. I need to make an actual channel for Roblox because that's something a lot of people talk about. But yeah, fun place to be with other game developers, Unity, Unreal. So there's the link if you are wanting to join. But stone kicking, yeah, I can show the stone kicking. Thank you for joining the stream. And also Adam Skill, thank you for joining the stream. Welcome. So we were just messing around with the UI a little bit. Let me make sure that, okay, I'm sharing Unity, which is great. What's happening right now is if you flip coins, you get money if it's heads. So I'm gonna spam it real quick, get a bunch of money. And we can actually make our text a little bit bigger now that we rearranged our UI. But you hit this upgrade button. Now we're gonna be getting 2 coins every time we get heads. So you'll see it's going up by 2 now. But what if we wanna start getting a better chance at getting heads? So if you hit this button, it's going to increase your heads odds by 1. So that's another upgrade. I think we have space for another upgrade. So we might be doing something like, do we have something? Let me switch over to Miro. This is kind of where we're doing all our, we could do faster flips. That could be something. Faster flips. So yeah, there's the gameplay. But I'm gonna hop in Discord, just let me switch on my laptop. Hey, sweet. If that link doesn't work for you, on the end of that link, there's a little invite code. All you gotta do is just copy or just type that invite code in and you should be able to join. But awesome, thanks for joining. So yeah, Stone, that's the gameplay. Let me know if you have anything you'd like to see added. On the right side, we're gonna start making some stats. Figure that'd be fun. Oh, I know what we need to do. We need to add more coins. How are we going to do this? I think we can have an upgrade to don't end. Hey, welcome back to the stream. And of course, you got the comment you came in with last time. But first off, I appreciate you joining the stream again. Second off, I got some words for Sandy Cheeks. From Sandy Cheeks that I can't share on stream, so. Let's just say Sandy Cheeks had some words about you. All right. Here we go. I think that could be our next thing that we work on. Wait, actually, did we finish everything for this stream? Let's look. Miro, here we go. We implemented a heads range. So let's go ahead and cross that out. Okay. And then we made it so you can't. Oh, we did not do that actually. We did not do that part yet. Oh, what? Don't erase my whole scribble out. How could you do that? Okay, so we're done with this goal. Now we need to make it so you can't hit the flip coin button until the animation is flipped. And I think for that, we just need a parameter. And then basically flip it to true or false. Or we could probably do it another way too. But yeah, I got you, AA. It's fun to mess around. How should we do that? That's something we haven't done yet. But you know what? We probably need to go over to the right screen now. And I'm thinking we just need to make like a bool somewhere. So how can I do this? UI builder, I don't really need that. Let's actually go back into Unity. And let me move my big old face out of the way. Then we got the animator. So what I'm thinking is there's this can flip, and I wonder if we can reference it and set it to false during the animation, but then after the animation, it sets it to true. I guess, I don't know. I've never messed with a bool parameter. So let me Google how to do that. How to set up Unity bool parameter for animation. Let's look here. When I Google something, I always like to do a Google search just in Google, like whatever your search browser is. And then I also like to search, like basically copy and paste the prompt into AI and see what the differences are. Almost 509? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, I thought you meant viewers in this live stream. I was about to freak. Because I don't look at the viewers during the live stream. So there's sometimes I'm amazed by like the results at the end of the stream. I was like, holy, we had 150 people at one point. Oh my goodness. I hope I didn't have something in my nose. Like, ugh. But yeah, Strongman, you are destroying those points. Those of you guys that are new here, you get a point for every single minute you've been in the stream. So even if you're studying, doing homework, or making your own game on the side, if you're in the stream, you get points. Let's all be productive together. All right, so how to set up a bool parameter in an animation. So add a bool parameter, which we did here, called canFlip, which is a terrible name. Can coin flip. That's a little bit better. Maybe that's good enough. Strongman is way too strong. Strongman's been here for some days. Just a few though. Just kidding. They've been here for a while, so definitely appreciate all the support. Select the animator controller you want to modify. Okay, we're in the animator. We're in the animator controller. Up here on the top left. If you hit A, or if you zoom in and hit F. Both keys will make it so you can see all your nodes in the animator. Fun tip. In the parameter tab, usually on the left side of the animator, yep, click the plus icon. We've already done that. Select the bool, name your parameter. We've already done that. And that's all you gave me? Thanks. That was helpful. Stuff we already had. What about this resource? Add animation, coin flip animation. And then create a bool parameter. Awesome. Set up transition. Right click your idle state. Oh, do we just not have a transition? Maybe that's what it is. Make transition walk. We have 2. I guess we could probably get rid of 1. I'm not sure why we had 3. But can flip is set to false here. How long have you been a developer and how long with Unity? Honestly, they're kind of both going to be the same answer. I've been a game developer for probably 3 or so months now. Kind of maybe 3 or 4. I know before I started the channel, I was doing game development for about a month. But I really wanted to focus down and be really good at game development. So I wanted to make this channel, and eventually we're gonna have tons of game development stuff on here. But currently in this stage, doing a bunch of fun challenges, learning game development, and in the future, we're gonna have a bunch of tutorials, maybe even a fun course for you guys that's like 24 hours long. I don't know. I wanna learn game development, be really good at it, but also help other people be good at game development. So, short answer, about 4 months. Set up transitions, connect to walk. We've already got that. Choose is walking. Can coin flip is set to false. Control boom from script. Oh, bool from script. Okay, so what you're saying is if we just go into our script, boom, we're in the magic. To coin flip, because this is how we're playing the animation. We're basically, we're using get component here. Ugh. I should change that. Yep. I'm basically still in the hospital at this point. I'm still that new. I'm that much of a newborn. 10 years in the industry and myself. That's awesome. That is, I see videos of people who have like that kind of experience on YouTube and it's just crazy. I wish I had that experience, but I'm also glad that it took me this long, like to eventually get into game development because I feel like it was right at the perfect time. I wanted something creative, but I also wanted something in programming because I've enjoyed those both. And it hit the, I guess, third is I love games. So it's just fun to just do it. But you ever want to know procedural gen stuff? That's my jam. I definitely will in the future, 100%. I know we had an AI stream just a little bit ago talking about that stuff. And there's a lot of AI tools out there that do that. But I also want to know how to mess with the Unity stuff to make that procedural stuff. So I would definitely will. We have a Discord. You're welcome to join if you want. Otherwise, I will just at you every single second of the day when I have a question. Just kidding. If you want that Discord, I'll put a link in the... Oh, that's not the link. That is how to set up Unity bool parameter. That is a link. It probably won't work in the chat. I should have pasted it in this one. But basically, if you enter in those last four, or not last four, the last code in the link, that'll be the invite code. I'm sure you've used Discord. But yeah, you're totally welcome to join. We got people who are new to game development. We got some people that already have experience, some people who just make art, stuff like that. But it's kind of all over the place. Unity, Unreal, Unity, and I just said that twice. I meant Unreal Engine. All right, let's get this working. Basically, we want to make it so we can't hit the flip coins button while our animation is playing. So I've never used the bool parameter. Like I said, Shift, Alt, plus. Oh, you know what? This is a good question to ask. Strophium, hopefully I said that right. What kind of IDE do you use? And I guess which one have you enjoyed the most with your experience? Awesome. Thanks for joining. Oh, that's cool. You're bridging your portfolio to Unreal. Do you probably have your own website that you kind of host your own projects, or how do you mainly do that? While you do that, I am going to make sure you guys can see. So I zoomed in a little bit. I'm ride or die. I started, using, I don't know if you were in this stream before I started saying this, but I've been using Writer for 2 days. Before this, it was Visual Studio Code, so I'm still learning all the keybinds. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of frustrating at times. I didn't want to use the Visual Studio Code plugin or key map because I wanted to learn the new commands, so. Honestly, that's going to be me too. I'm going to be getting a site probably sometime in the future with all the projects I made. Because it's a must at this point, I feel like. Especially if you want to maybe get into some game development company, whether it's Idle, AAA. You need something to show them, I feel like. Just what I've seen. Obviously, I don't have that experience yet, but I've looked into it and researched it a lot. Use a quick nav to all main panels. Let's try it out. Do this live. Completely shuts down my whole stream, locks out my whole computer. Just destroys my computer. Alt A. Oh, that's kind of cool. Search anywhere, files. That's cool. Classes, files, actions. That's nice. I like that. I'm gonna have to use that. Flip trigger. Usually, I know in Visual Studio Code, I could like find all the references pretty easily. I need to figure out how to easily find all the references in here. Plus, oh, never mind. I was about to say, actually, I don't know when Rider came out, to be honest. Maybe it's a few years old. I don't know. But yo, strongman, welcome. Okay, let's get this working. Here we go. I think I have it for the most, like Alt 1 through 0. Yeah, one day I just need to, maybe I'll just make it a stream going through Writer commands, learning every single Writer command. That'd be fun. I feel like it's one of those things, the earlier you know it, the quicker, or the earlier you know it, the better, I feel like. So I'm sure it saves so much time. Like I just learned today, Shift F6 is for changing all occurrences. I love that command. I think it's Shift F6. There it is. It just wasn't working. Probably because I was selecting this part and I need an actual variable. Honestly, make it a daily thing. Try to pick up a new tip each day. 100%. That's why I like this 14-day challenge. Streamwriter 101. Teaching Writer from a complete noob. That sounds like a fun video, stream idea. We'll do it. Okay, so basically what should happen is when we call flip, shouldn't that set the animator? Then, yeah, dot set bool. Set bool. The name of it is can coin flip. So I'll just do that. It shouldn't be true though. Probably would have been faster if I just typed this, but can flip. Can coin flip. Can flip bool name. Oh, this is actually coin because I changed that. There we go. And we're going to set this to false because we wouldn't want it to flip, right? So Alt Shift Right is to add next occurrence to a highlight, which is sick. Alt Shift Right. Oh, cool. I can actually change the line. That's cool. Shift Alt plus Right is to add next occurrence to highlight, which is Shift Alt Shift Right. I know that's changing up the code. I could be doing it wrong. Control plus W is to expand selection with to the outer scope. Oh, like change the axis modifier? Or... Oh. Oh, that's cool. Ooh. I love learning small little things like this. I'm just going to go around my whole script just selecting things now, just for fun. Bye. Okay, so it does it the first word, and then it does a whole line. And then it does a whole code block. What's next? The whole script? Okay, the comment. Interesting. And then the whole met class, I guess. Ah. Cool. Thanks for the tip. That's awesome. I'm going to be using that. Okay, so we set it to false. But then how do we set it to true again? When do we set it to true? And then Alt plus left or right tab. Oh, wow. Jeez. Trophium, where were you like 2 days ago when I started using this? All right. So in this script, what we're going to be doing is adding the base head chance multiplier. I'm just kidding. I'll be done messing with you guys. Oh, man. Imagine just having 50,000 scripts up here. I forgot. Okay. Never mind. I forgot what we were doing for like half a second. Is walking. So, I mean, if we set it to false and we go back into the inspector, does that mean... Let's just see if this even works. So back into Unity we go. Now let me look at... Trophium. So you probably know all, like, pretty much how to work with a lot of the game engines. Maybe even have experience working with... the best term I'm trying to use. Custom engines, I guess that's what I was trying to refer to. You do prefer it over it? Okay. Do you prefer it because it's maybe less management in your Unity inspector? Because then you don't have to like drag and drop stuff. Because sometimes you have to drag and drop a script on a game object, and then you have to be like, oh, now I got to sign everything. Yeah, proprietary engines. I'm assuming there's not a lot of open source custom engines, I don't think, that are commonly used. That's probably not said right. But yeah, proprietary engines. It's a manageability thing. Idiot proofing, so people like me who are gonna break it. I've seen some custom engines, like just the code for it. It's crazy. It's just some game developer though that made it. That's way different. We are all dumb monkeys. 100% agree. I will never try to be an expert. Well, I guess I will never try to say I'm an expert. There's always something I don't know. And there always will be, because things always improve so fast, whether it's Blender, Unity, Unreal, Godot, Maximo, bunch of stuff. Okay, so let's go into play mode. What should happen? Yeah, I mean, it should be set into false. Why? Why are you not? It like just goes away. You want to know why? You want to know why? I bet I know why. We were kind of just talking about this, Strophium. In get component, I mean, oh, dang it. I thought that, dang it. Okay, never mind. I thought I knew why. I thought we were fetching a new instance of an animator. So it wasn't basically saving the, what's it called? Parameter. Like it was basically resetting it when it refetched it. So I thought, oh, let me just not do that. But we're getting it in an awake, so it's only getting it once. It's not re-getting it. Darn it. I thought that was the fix. But what if we... Man, I wish my GitHub worked. It was working the first day. I might have to sign out and sign back in. I'm getting all these GitHub Copilot errors, so... I'll probably just have to sign in and sign back out for my writer. But it's a combination of scale thing. Inspector binding becomes its own brand of spaghetti. 1000% agree. Like you can even see in Unity, there's already some stuff that it's just getting a pain. Because, I mean, it's a pain because it forces you to break your methods into different scripts so that you don't put all your upgrades in the same script. Because if you do that, you're gonna have a ton of things to assign in the inspector. It's just a pain sometimes. Because you'll forget to assign some stuff. And then, yeah, like you said, spaghetti. Some things rely on some other code. Yeah, I don't know. Asset usage. Yeah, that is nice. I do like how it shows that. Like if we go into writer, like it has this. I think it's one of the buttons, right? Asset usage. I remember seeing it, but where was it? See if I can go open chat. Let's see if I can get writer Copilot working. Above class name in the file. Okay, let me go to that real quick. I am breaking things real quick. Git hub and disable it. Enable it. Let's disable it. Save. And then let's go to plugins, Git, and enable it. I don't know. I'll have to fix it later. Fun. Above class name, so one asset usage. Ah, okay. That is nice. I've seen these little Unity buttons or little things you can click on, but I've never looked at them that in depth. I just haven't messed around with Writer that much. That's helpful though. Thank you for sharing. It's on coin flip. Flip coins. On the button. So, oops. Weird. That's cool. Thank you for the tip. All right. I still don't know why this isn't working, but I guess I'll use my other copilot. We can maybe help explain why this parameter isn't working when it should be. I mean, every time we call flip, we're setting it to false. So I would think that we're making it so, oh wait. You know what? I think this might be the issue. So if I go back into Unity, even though I know I just said this, but our transition is on idle. What if we need to set the condition here? Right? To any state. Because when we hit play and we flip the coin, the action is actually coming from any state, not idle. So even if it is set to false here, won't that... Yeah, it's currently set to false here. But that doesn't matter because that's not even the route we're taking. So what if we make the parameter here on any state to be set to false so that it actually works? Let's do it. So this is our coin flip, or set that to false. That might be what the issue is. That's a lot better than what my original thought was. Let's go over to the writer. I love programming. Those aha moments. It's like running on the treadmill. You know, you're running. Eventually you get to the point where you're about to give up, but then you're like, ooh, endorphins, they start to kick in. And it's like, oh, let's go. You get that burst of energy and you start fixing the code. Anyone else relate to that? Or just me? It's okay if it's just me. You can make fun of it. All right. So I think what we just need to do is make it... Yeah, let's actually go back and remove this transition here. Can't... False. Flow state? Oh yeah. So I didn't even change the code at all because we're not changing the trigger at all. We're just changing the position of where that trigger lies. So let's go back into the middle screen where my face is looking at a wall. And now it should be still right there. So if I hit flip coins, it should be set to... Why? It's good. Do I have to make like a different transition? What if I change the order? Does that happen? Anything? What? Why? That makes no sense. Oh, you know what? I think it's because when we're calling flip, we're not doing any conditional statement. Maybe that's why. We're not checking if the trigger is bool or not. It just runs the method no matter what. And then it's always going to be doing set trigger because that's the first thing that happens in that flip method. So maybe that's why. All right, I'm just going to take that off because it's going to... Oh, it doesn't undo those changes? What? When you're in play mode? So if I'm at a bunch, usually if you're in play mode, it... Huh. That's something new every day. Maybe that's just assigning stuff in the inspector. Here we go. Strophium. My Strophium's got some knowledge for us. Now I'm actually on my computer. So what I was saying before about get component, I like to pair it with require component type of animator. Ooh, okay. I've never used that before, but require component type of animator at the top of the class. So it's literally impossible. Okay. Require component. I've never used require component. Type of is a little bit more familiar, but thank you for sharing that. Set it up incorrectly. If no animator exists when you add it, adds one for you. You can avoid null checks in the awake. A better approach would be making those fields serializable so you can assign them in the inspector. Yeah, I've done that a few times, kind of depending on what it is. For example, these button elements here on the screen, increase heads, reward, upgrade button, those are actually in, I've assigned those in the inspector. So if I go to my flip button, you'll see oh wait, never mind. Let's just go to the coin. You'll see I assigned some stuff, like the coin flip result. Unity has built-in pre-built processors that aggregate those attributes, add components, and if they don't. I need to make more scriptable objects. I wish I made the money a scriptable object, and then I would just set it to 0 every play run, because I believe when you're using scriptable objects, it actually saves the data. Even if, like, it saves the data when you go into play mode and when you leave play mode. I haven't tested too much though, but I think that's right. All right, why is this not working though? We've added canned coin flip. That's why. Let's go to the coin flip result. I'm gonna go over to the right screen so you guys can see what I'm doing. And animator dot get bool can flip bool name. Why did you even pop up? I hit tab. If animator. Oh, another parentheses. Well, that should be, and animator get bool can coin flip is set to true. Oh wait, we should probably do that. What? I thought you could just do that to get the opposite of it. Like you want it to be false. Okay, that's just confusing. Just do this. What? You can't do that? Add a breakpoint and right click, select convert to Unity pause point if you're welcome. Add the breakpoint right before. Where would you recommend to put the breakpoint? What line? Maybe 21 or 18? Why does this not work though? That's so weird. Okay, what were they suggesting? And I just like one off or something? And get bool. I don't want this is equal. Yeah, 21 in this case would be good. All right, I'll add a breakpoint here. Okay, and then you said, and right click and select convert to Unity pause point. That's cool. I've never done this, but nice. So you can enable it. Suspend execution. And it gives you a condition. Awesome. Log, breakpoint, hit message. Stack trace. Oh, is that going to go like into your memory and everything? Like in a stack memory? Evaluate and log. See what that does. Not sure. I'll leave it unchecked. But, oh, okay. When you convert to Unity, it doesn't really have that many options. So I will just do done. Okay. Can I double check? Okay, I'm assuming if I can't see Unity, that's Unity. Touched Unity. Okay, cool. Let's go back into Unity. Sorry, I was just learning the full... sorry, don't make it first. You need to right click the getter and you'll see it. Ah, okay. Like here. Oops. Wait, how did I even do that? Oh, I hit that line. Okay. Unity pause point. Because instead of halting the simulation, it pauses the engine so you can see the exact same. All right, so I did it at this line, which I guess is kind of the end. Maybe I don't want that. I'll put on 22. No, you had it right. You said convert to Unity. Believe. Or just saying, yeah. And then select convert to Unity pause point. Yeah, you had it right. Can I easily switch back? I can. Cool. All right, so now let's jump into Unity. So if I hit play and flip coins, it's still going. I'm gonna do... Can I set it while it's in play mode? Weird. Flip coins. What's exactly attached to this script? You have the coin flip.flip, which is the method we're using. Coin flip result. Okay. All right, let's just play it again because I changed the breakpoint. Weird. It's not pausing. Did I? Oh, I didn't convert to Unity pause point. On this one. Okay, there we go. Do I need to hit play or pause? Or something that only exists in Writer and they're freaking awesome. Okay. I'll have to learn breakpoints. I've never really done breakpoints, honestly. But it's generating something. Not sure what that means. Or if that's normal. Hey, Dark Sight, welcome. Hopefully I didn't miss your comments. I'm not sure exactly when they were. But yeah, there we go. But welcome to the stream, Darksight. My TV broke. Auto clickers. They could cheat it. Yeah, they probably could. Honestly, I wouldn't care if the user used clickers. I mean, if they want to do it. Some people like to do it because they might play the idle game on the side while they do productive stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't mind it at all. If you want to play with it, you can. So if you want to compare it in scene states, like I have no idea why this thing is triggering, like me, why is this not working? Breakpoints are good for checking data. In this case, you might want a regular breakpoint. You can also right click the breakpoint if you're breaking in a loop or something. Yeah, I want to get better at making breakpoints. I still don't know what it's generating up here on the top right. But maybe it's just doing something with the AI because I accidentally clicked it. But you know what? I'll probably leave that for a tomorrow goal because we will be streaming for tomorrow as well. And if you're in Central Time, the stream is probably going to be around 9:15. I'm going to try and get a good workout in before streaming. And then we'll stream, have some fun, do a lot of things. And then I'm also going to be streaming Sunday as well. We're going to have 2 streams probably. One for this coding challenge, and then another to play the top Unity game for the month of August. So if you haven't seen that video, it's on my channel where I rated the top 10 Unity games. So the reason I wanted to do that, and I think I'm going to make it a regular occurrence, is because it's cool to see what other people are making in Unity. Yeah, do it, Russian. Let's do it. Russian dog. Absolutely. Welcome to the stream also. While you're doing that, I'm going to schedule the stream for tomorrow. Let's duplicate it because I don't want to get off these streams. So what's the IDE you are using? So let me make sure I'm in the IDE. Okay, the IDE I'm using is Writer. So it's, I guess the full name is JetBrains Writer. And I would say, Strophium, if you're still here and agree with me, it's probably more geared towards game development. Or very good to use with game development. Not specifically just geared for game development, but it's really good. If you're using Unity, you can see the assets in your project. Strophium had a really good tip earlier. Above your class in the script, you click this and you can see what what game objects are used in your script. So I've been using Writer for 2 days now. I switched from Visual Studio Code, and so far I've liked it. It's got some nice features that Visual Studio Code doesn't. And I think I'll be using it going forward. But yep, this is the Writer IDE. It's free, so it's worth a shot if you're curious about it. Yeah, I don't think links send that well unfortunately, in the YouTube stream. But since you're in the Discord, there is like a game or one of the channels in there. There's like a collab channel or game showcase channel. So you could share your link in there to be able to check it out. I used to use Visual Studio for game developing. Yeah, the only ones I've really used are Visual Studio Code and now Writer. So I still like Visual Studio Code. It is nice. I would never run into issues with GitHub Copilot not working, so I'll have to figure that out. It worked the first day, but then the second day it just stopped. So I'll have to figure that out. Or maybe am I just not doing something right? Do I just have to wake it up somehow? I don't know. I'll have to check it out. But maybe I'll do that tomorrow after the stream or something. But that's cool, Russian dog. Cool that you're in game developing. And one of the best things about doing this stream is because you get random people that share their knowledge and just a fun place to do some game development as well as just learn from other people. So, but I think I might have to wrap up the stream. It's dinner time. I'm getting hungry, and game developers can't do stuff when they're hungry. So, Strophium, if you're still here, I do appreciate all the tips, and anyone else that's also shared some tips. That's a tongue twister. Shared some tips during the stream. But unfortunately, I'm gonna cheers, man. Kick butt. Thank you. You too. You've been kicking butt for 10 years now. That's awesome. I wish I could just see the line of all the butts you kicked. It's probably miles long. So, John Doe. All right, that's a good message to end it on, right? New stream name. So appreciate you guys all for joining. Getting my butt kicked. Yeah, I feel that. Mine's already blue from this challenge alone. So appreciate you guys joining. There'll be another stream in 14 hours, around there. And we'll stream for probably another 2-3 hours for that day. And 2 streams Sunday. So if you want to see those, definitely subscribe. And yeah, hope to see you guys there. So I will wrap this one up here. We made some pretty good progress. Maybe I should do a quick recap real fast. If you're just joining, we basically changed up the UI to actually be where it should be, because in Miro, we want the UI to be in the middle. That's what we kind of drew out here on the first day of the challenge. So we want our pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters to all be on this left side, upgrades in the middle, money on the top right, and we'll probably have some stats here on the bottom right. So eventually we'll get into music and sound effects, but we'll get there. So we still got 7 days left of this challenge. Appreciate you guys all for joining, but that would be the end of this one. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining. Have a great rest of your day or night, whatever you do. So see ya.